Hello everyone, thanks for pressing play. You are watching a brand new episode of Talking Comics, ExcaliburCCGTV, where every week we come together to tell you about the great comics that are hitting the shelf. This week we are talking about October 19th, all the great books hitting the shelf for this week. I am Chris.
I'm Randy.
We are Excalibur Comics, Cards, and Games here in Shreveport, Louisiana, as well as in Texarkana, Texas. You can always find out what's going on with this by visiting our website, ExcaliburCCG.com, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description down below. Guys, it is that time.
That's right.
It is that time, my friends. It's time to get excited. It's time to get psyched up. It's time to get your pennies together and go to the coin store and cash them in for real cash. Because now it's time for our upcoming mega sale, baby. Mega sale.
By the hoary hosts of Hogarth.
Dude, right? Yeah. Following up on freaking Doctor Strange. Mega sale. November 17th through the 20th. This is basically the weekend before Thanksgiving.
This is our Black Friday sale.
Boom.
This is so you don't have to go out into traffic on the day after Thanksgiving, fight with all these people just to get over to the one store you want to get to.
Exactly.
We're going to do it the week before so that you'll have no issues with that. You can come here. You can send people with a list.
Exactly.
So that they can get what you want for Christmas. You can get them to come over and get a gift certificate. One of the few things that's not going to be on sale because that's just straight up cash money.
Yep.
But everything else is going to have some listing of 10% to 75%.
Yes.
Remember that 75% is dealing with the back issues on Sunday. It is a sliding scale of when they are going to, or the amount that's going to be off.
Yes, and Randy and Lee and Mark, all these guys, they have been working on stocking up that back issue section that we have, which is already enormous as it is, but they have been adding even more to it. So guys, November 17th to the 20th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 75% off everything in the store. The big discounts do apply to our back issues, starting at 45, 55, 65, and the last day 75% off of the back issues.
Right. The back issues in the middle of the store.
Exactly.
Not the ones behind the counter.
Boom.
They have a different price. Guys, here's the big thing. A lot of you have been in the store. A lot of you haven't. Those of you that have been in the store may have looked around and gone, well, you know, I've seen some of this and that. We're always restocking. We have just put in tons of Silver Age comics, key issue comics into those back issues.
Yep.
They're affordable right now. They'll be even more affordable then when they have the price off. Or if you want to go for a nicer quality, very key issue, we're talking about first appearances. We have them back in our choice selection behind the counter. Just ask about it. We can let you peruse. Find exactly what you want.
Yes.
It's lovely.
Very cool. So guys, mark your calendar. It's going to be huge like it always is. It's going to be awesome. Mark your calendar, November 17th through the 20th. Hey, and all of you guys that watch us outside of our local Texarkana area, we would love for you to, if you guys are able to, you're through this area, we would love for you to come by and see us. Come by and say hi. I don't know how much I'll get to be here at the store, but Randy will always be here. He will always be here. But come by and say hi, guys. All of you listening and watching on YouTube, we would love for you to come by and say hi to us here at the Shreveport store. It'd be awesome. Go visit our Texarkana store if that's closer. Tell Chase you said hi. You heard about it on YouTube or iTunes or Stitcher, however you heard about it. Do it, guys. We would totally love that. So guys, let's dive into some new number ones this week. We kind of get a little bit of a break this week because it's not as many as the past 2 or 3 weeks that we've been covering. Tons of stuff, but guys, we got some great stuff for you to check out for this week. Starting from Marvel Comics, the whole Marvel Now launch is happening with them not rebranding, but kind of adding some flair to the new stuff. But we do have a totally unique and different new number one dropping this week that we've never seen before like this, with Infamous Iron Man number one. Brian Michael Bendis, Alex Maleev, award-winning creative team, together again for this Marvel Comics series. And guys, Iron Man is now Victor Von Doom. The greatest Marvel villain ever is going to try something different. Where Tony Stark failed, Doom will succeed. And what is Doom's master plan? And sorry, guys, but man, this sounds very superior-like. Anyway, but guys, with this creative team on board, it's totally worth checking out and finding out what is going on with Victor Von Doom taking up this Iron Man mantle and what he's going to do with it. Let's have fun with that.
We'll see. Coming from Young Animals this week, guys, they've had 2 home runs for me so far.
Yeah.
Doom Patrol was awesome, and Shade the Changing Girl was very good. I thought even stronger than Doom Patrol. Now we get Cave Carson has a cybernetic eye #1. Ongoing series. This is Gerard Way, Jonathan Rivera writing chores, and Mike Avon Oming is taking a break, I guess, from Powers for the time being.
I thought that. Yeah.
And he is jumping over. He can handle double art duty. He's done it before. And jumping over to this young animal monster that's happening right now. This is going to take a look at Cave Carson. He is a former adventurer. All that life is put behind him as he settles down into the mundane life with his wife and daughter. However, his wife, well, she gets sick. And with that, he finds himself newly widowed. And it just happens that around that same time, there's a knock at his secret lair door, something that nobody should know about. And it just pulls him right back into a life he thought was long gone. With this, he's having to figure out, while all this is going on, he's having hallucinations. Is it because of his mind playing tricks on him, or is it because of the cybernetic eye that he has? I like the Oming art that I've seen on this. It looks like they've taken one of the things that they can get away with or get go a little wild with is that they can have the heavy inks on Oming, really thick lined inks, and it looks like they've kind of pulled that in, and it's the thinner lines, and I like that on his art style. Cool. It gives it a real clean look.
Cool.
I like what I see so far.
Hey, so the knock at the door.
Yeah.
Do you think it was Batman? Because he would
He
know
knows everything.
Guys, another one from Marvel Comics. Deadpool Too Soon. #1 dropping this week. Joshua Corin and Todd Knock doing this story. 4 issues, if I'm not mistaken here. Guys, someone has murdered FORBUSH Man. So Deadpool is teaming up with Squirrel Girl, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Ant-Man, Howard the Duck, and the Punisher to solve this murder. But Deadpool's not known for his investigative skills. So are they going to solve this crime before it happens to them? That is what we're going to find out here with this miniseries. It looks like somebody could be targeting the funnest or the funniest characters of the Marvel Universe. So have fun with that, guys. Todd Knock art is always fun, and he's just a great guy. I love he puts all kinds of videos up on YouTube and Periscope and stuff. Drawing, you see him do it. It's really cool. Have fun with Deadpool Too Soon, #1, dropping this week.
Is FORBUSH Man an actual Marvel character?
Yeah, man. With the guy, isn't he the one with the pot on his head? The red suit, the black cape.
I've never even seen him.
We have to educate Randy here real quick, guys.
FORBUSH Man.
FORBUSH Man.
Is he a funny character?
He's like always been like a peripheral comedy humor type character.
Why do I not know who this is?
You'll recognize him. And for all of you that don't know,
a one and done kind of character?
See, FORBUSH Man.
Oh, that's a real thing.
That's a real thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
And he's dead now.
And somebody killed him, dude, for the series. They took him out, man.
I guess I'm not really going to miss him.
What? Originally, the mascot of Marvel's not Brand Eck. He's the alter ego of Irving FORBUSH, a fictional employee of Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys.
Okay.
There we go. Hey, we entertain and educate.
It's not often you have to educate me on something there.
He's like
a little.
Yeah, he was like, back in the Stan Lee days when Stan Lee was actively doing stuff, and he was around a lot then, early Silver Age, I'm sure, Golden Age, Silver Age transition, I'm sure.
I picked up a Not Brand X book here and there. Those aren't really my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea. No.
It's not that funny.
They're more defined tastes.
That's right. I like Squirrel Girl.
That's the only one I go for.
We've got Dynamite has a #1. We don't talk about them very often with their new series, but we've got, this is a fun one, Pathfinder Worldscape #1. Why is it fun? This is the Pathfinder heroes, their core set of characters, being transported to this worldscape, this mysterious realm, in which they find heroes from around very familiar other realms. We're talking about Red Sonja. We're talking about John Carter. Various other ones. I'm not sure who else is going to be there, but they've got a handful of different characters there. So they're now going to be embroiled in some sort of battle for who knows what. Maybe to get back home.
Cool. Sounds kind of like IDW's Revolution.
Kind of like that, but it's a neat little take on this because those characters are various different styles of the classes that you find within the Pathfinder game. So it'll be interesting to see who they work with and how they team up with the different characters.
That's cool. That's cool. I didn't even think about it like that before, so that's really cool. Guys, do you like witches? Do you like magic? Dark Horse is giving us Spell on Wheels #1, dropping this week from Kate Leth and Megan Levins. And this is a story of 3 young witches that are robbed of their magical items, and they have to hit the road to track down the thief and to get their items back before they're damaged or used for the wrong purpose. So guys, there we go. Have fun with those new #1s dropping this week.
I've got one more.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. So hit it, bro.
The one we never talk about, Fantagraphics.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Dropping the new Love and Rockets Volume 4, #1. Guys, they have been putting out their Love and Rockets series as collections called New Stories, and it's been once a year. This is going to be a little more frequent for them. It's not monthly like was originally announced, but it's more frequent. So, that's a good thing. Yeah. In one story, we're taking a look at Jaime as he's telling us about the Hopper Gang, and maybe they're not so punk anymore. What's going on? What do they do when they aren't as punk as they used to be? What? And then in Bedo's story, we're taking a look at Fritz discovering that she has a granddaughter that she never knew about, or a grandchild she never knew about. So, if you've never read the Palomar stuff or the Hopper stuff, guys, go out and get it. It is fantastic work. They're comic book legends.
This is the Hernandez. That's right. Okay, very cool. Guys, have fun with that. Some great indie stuff to add along with everything else that you'll be checking out this week. Give it a peek. Those are our new #1s.
Those are our new
#1s. I forgot about that. That was me. That was my bad, guys. But guys, moving on to some storylines. We do have several ones that we're covering for this week. Starting off with the Clone Conspiracy. We do have Amazing Spider-Man #20 dropping this week. Death is no more. Dr. Octopus has returned. How is he back, and what does he have to do with the Jackal? How is that all tied together? We'll find out with this issue this week.
Yeah. Let us know how you guys feel about these clones, the way the clones are working. They're not just like blank slates. They know, like right up until the point of their death, they had the memory of these previous characters there. So that's kind of creepy.
Oh, okay.
That's a little weird.
A little creepy. Guys, also some Civil War II tie-ins with Civil War II Kingpin #4. I believe this may be the last issue of this miniseries.
Yes.
We get to take a look at Wilson Fisk. He's a self-made man. He's worked hard to secure his empire. He built it from the ground up, but now one of his men has betrayed him in an attempt to take away his life's work. You don't become the kingpin of crime without breaking a few rules with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Will Kingpin hold on to his kingdom? Will this one person take it all away from him? Find out with this.
Big issue of A-Force with #10 coming out. Guys, everything in this issue depends on Nico. She has a choice. It could save everybody, but it could also make her a murderer. That's what she's been fearful of throughout this series. We'll see what happens next with it.
Very cool. Mockingbird #8 drops as well. Another Civil War 2 tie-in. I love it. She's still on this in the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Now it's a sinking ship, and there are sea monsters, pirate zombies, and Nazi sailor ghosts that are after her. Giant whirlpools, time vortexes, ex-boyfriends, and I think she's officially calling this the worst cruise ever.
I would too. Finally, we have Uncanny Inhumans number 14 in this one. We're going to take a look at Iron Man taking the fight back to New Attilan. And once this war's over and done with, what's the royal family going to look like? I think there are big changes in store for Medusa.
Really?
Yeah.
Like shaving her head?
Like shaving her head.
It's been teased for so long. And guys, also just to know, this is also another big week for Marvel Now. So you'll find a lot of the new issues that come out this week are going to have new storylines that will be starting. Doctor Strange has a new storyline. There was all different X-Men. Yeah, several of them have new storylines that they're diving into in their current series. So be aware of that and have fun with that as well.
It's like a number one.
Like a number one, not officially.
Yeah.
Because the fans wouldn't allow it, apparently. So we have to get to something like a number one.
Sure.
So guys, those are the number ones, the storylines that we're covering. Now we're diving into our favorites, some of the books that will be at the top of our stack of comics that we take home, the first thing that we read in our stacks. Randy, what's up for you, bro?
I've got Joyride number 6 coming out. I'm looking forward to this because the gang has been joyriding around the universe, exploring everything that's out there. Now they're turning that exploration inward and checking out the ship and the secrets that are on board the ship. Cool. A lot of things they didn't realize were happening. Also, over in Harrow County number 17, we're going to have a break from the amazing Tyler Crook art. And we're going to have 2-issue series with Carla Speed McNeil on board. She is going to be her and Colin Bunn are going to be telling the story of the Abandoned. That's the big old monster that hides out in the cabin. And just exactly who he is, where he's come from, and they're going to be looking at some of the secrets of the foundation of Harrow County.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Great stuff.
For me, Black Hammer number 4 drops this week. Really digging this series. We got Jeff Lemire and Dean Ormston on board here doing this. This issue is going to take a look at Abraham Slam in this issue, focusing in on him, but also the Black Hammer's daughter uncovers new clues about where they are exiled. Because we've had some hints so far, and it's not what it seems. So very cool, very cool. Looking forward to that. Also, another one I'm really digging so far from Image Comics, Horizon number 4. We get to see how Zia Malin has not only helped get her friend and soldier out of captivity, but now they're on the run. There's 4 bombs attached to these people where they are, and one of them has just hit the green light. What's going to happen next? I'm really digging this series. A lot of action, really fast paced, and it is a quick read, but it's still a good read for me. So I'm really digging it as well. So guys, those are our favorites that we're getting this week. Now it's time for our pick of the week. And you know what it is, guys. This week, when you go to the comic shop to get your new comics, what is the one thing you will not leave the comic store without? It can be the number ones that we've covered, the storylines, favorites, or something else entirely different that's on your pull list that you love. What is the one thing you will not leave the comic store without? Randy, what's it going to be for you?
I've told you that I cannot pick number ones, because I'm invested in other stories. They're my favorites. I have to go with something there that I know that I love.
Yes.
However, Love and Rockets number 1 is coming out. It's not necessarily a number 1, but it is a number 1. That series is so phenomenal. I will definitely be getting that.
That's the one thing you'll leave with.
The one thing I would leave with.
That's very cool, bro. Very cool. I know you're a huge Love and Rockets fan. You've read all of it.
Oh yeah,
and everything else tied into it and all that.
There's maybe a few things still tied into it that I haven't, because they're not the easiest thing to get a hold of.
Yeah,
but
it's sporadic too with the publishing too, right?
Yeah, but it's very expansive. I mean, this stuff's been going on since 1980.
Yeah,
so
very cool. For me this week, I'm gonna say a Black Hammer number 4. To be honest with you, I'm really digging this. I'm really digging the pace and the clipping of this storyline. There's enough to. There was there's enough to keep you going, but then there's so much that's already being explored with each issue. So totally, man, I'm really digging this series. I'll be getting that's my pick of the week as well. Guys, tell us in the comments down below what your pick of the week is. Tell us, have fun with that. Also, tell us what else you're checking out as well. Tell us in the comments below. We will have a conversation down there about it. Now, guys, got a very special question of the week coming from my man, Randy. Randy, what is the question of the week?
I have to ask you this week because I won't be here to ask it next week, and then it'll be too late.
Right.
I will be doing something I said I would never do.
Oh, that's right.
It seems like that always happens. You do something, I will never do this, and you end up somehow doing it. I am never going to do crack. Oh, look at this, crack. I think I just compared getting married to crack.
You did just compare getting married to
I
crack.
am getting married in just a very short time here. In fact, that's why I won't be at the taping for the next video, because I will be preparing or rehearsing for the wedding.
Exactly.
I want to know, from the comic book universe, from all of you people out there on the interwebs, what are some famous poses within comics? Maybe wedding poses. Just famous poses there. Maybe the Wolverine and Kitty Pryde, Days of Future Past. What are some great poses that I should try to add into? And Angel will probably not go for any of these, but I would not be me if I did not suggest something absolutely absurd to her. What poses should I ask the photographer for in this wedding?
Awesome. Yes.
So I want to hear it there. I mean, it would be kind of impossible to get, say, in my mind, one of the first poses I think of is Alex Ross did the picture of from Marvel's Reed and Sue getting married. To kind of to get a shot from this point of view and getting like the full audience, that's kind of an impossible thing to do. But there's got to be something out there.
You need to take one of you need to try to do is find the smallest person that's part of your wedding party, preferably a guy, I guess, in this situation, and hoist him up on your shoulder for a fastball special.
A fastball special.
And then another one you try to do is get somebody to lay across your back and shoulder and prop him up like the classic Hulk cover, Steranko cover, where he's got whatever that is on top of him.
That's too awesome. No, she does have a nephew who is a feisty little guy.
Yeah, like the mini groom or whatever. Yeah, he could be the fastball special partner there. That's just a couple off the top of my head.
That's hilarious. Yeah, if there's something out there, because I will totally try to do this.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. It'll be great.
She has not gone for half of my suggestions with things. Like she said she liked black and white photography. Cool. So I said, what about black and white videos?
Cool.
And she's like, yeah, that could be kind of cool. And I said, and we could possibly get them to speed it up like double speed and put like some player piano in there. And she didn't go for that.
Like a country western saloon.
Like the black and white, the old silent films. We could like move our mouths and you could like have a little picture of the vowels that we're saying or something. No, she didn't go for that. She loves my baseball jersey, my Rangers baseball jersey. And she said, oh, well, would you want to wear that to reception? I said, yeah, but could I wear it to the wedding? And maybe the preacher and I, when we're exchanging vows, could just do little sign signals. No, she didn't go for that. So I need something here. It's a geeky wedding, guys. We'll have to get pictures of it because she made the flowers, the bouquets, out of comic book pages.
Really?
It's awesome.
Dude,
Yeah,
yes.
It rocks.
We'll have to have an episode focusing on that whenever you're back and settled back in and all that. Totally.
Yeah.
And the pictures are back. I don't know how long that'll take.
We'll see.
Oh, dude, yes.
But yeah, there are fun stuff that we tried doing where it was our own flair. So this is kind of my own flair.
Yeah.
I want something there. Even if it's with the groomsmen. Even if it's, her and me, something that we can do. We'll see. So that's the question there. What poses from comics would you like to suggest for me for the wedding?
Do it, guys. Make some good ones. Find some good ones. include links for references too, if you have any, so we can share that with Randy, and he can get some ideas or some,
Buzz is going to find the most absurd one.
He's very good at that.
Savage Dragon pose.
Exactly. Coming at there we go. So guys, that's it for this week. Tons of great stuff. In the comments down below, tell us your pick of the week and also answer the question of the week. Leave us some poses for Randy to try to fit into his wedding that is coming up very, very soon. Congratulations, Randy. I'm very happy for you, bro. I'm really looking forward to the wedding as well. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, and we will share that with you, hopefully, as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, exactly. They got a lot of stuff planned. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome, and we'll share that with you. That's it for this week.
Yeah.
So, anything else to add, sir?
I know I look like a muscular dude here, but I'm not going to be able to do the Superman holding Supergirl pose. So that one's out of there. Let's just say that right now.
That would be awesome if you tried.
That would be ridiculous.
There could be the mini bride or whatever y'all have, the flower girl.
Mini bride.
You could do that.
We have a mini bride.
I don't know. I don't know if y'all do or don't. I'm assuming a flower girl. So
a flower girl.
You can always do that. Just
there you
have
go.
her look forlorn and you cry. But guys, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. Guys, tell us in the comments below the pick of the week, answer the question of the week, read some great comics this week, leave us some fantastic comments, and that's it. So thanks, guys. Take care. We'll see you in our next video.